And here comes the reality of wrestling heavyweight champion and also the Texas heavyweight champion. Will Allday is here in Memphis Wrestling. You might follow us on social media. You saw the press release that was announced. Booker T's Reality of Wrestling, based out of Houston, Texas, along with the United Wrestling Network and Championship Wrestling out in Hollywood, plus Memphis Wrestling here at the WrestleCenter are in a talent exchange, and this is the first of many, and we thought we'd start right at the top. When I spoke to Booker T, he said, who better to come to Memphis than our champion, Will Allday. And today, he has his work cut out for him. Just wait till you see his opponent.
I'm loved by few,
and here
hated
comes
by
the
many,
challenger,
but
the
respected
genetic
by all.
nightmare, the self-made savage, former Memphis Heritage champion, a man who went to Reality of Wrestling and competed in the Last Stand Rumble. I'm talking about the genetic nightmare, Mike Anthony. He's squaring off one-on-one against Will Allday with the Reality of Wrestling Championship on the line, and the look on Mike's face says it all. He's hungry, and fans, that championship match happens next. Mike Anthony getting ready for action, so let's head down to the ring for the championship introductions with Terrence Ward.
The following contest is our opening bout, set for one fall, and it is for the Reality of Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, the genetic nightmare, Mike Anthony.
Mike Anthony could make history here today.
And introducing next, from Houston, Texas, he is the reigning Texas heavyweight champion and the reigning, defending Reality of Wrestling heavyweight champion, all damn day, Will Allday.
Terrence Ward with a fantastic championship introduction. The title is on the line, but just one, and it's the Reality of Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. Joining me back here at the broadcast position is none other than Terrence Ward, and that right there is what it's all about. The Reality of Wrestling Heavyweight Championship is on the line for the first time since this talent exchange with Booker T and ROW. Bell rings, and we are underway. Championship belts being delivered here to the desk. Handshake. But Mike Anthony with an early advantage. And fans, if you love wrestling, then you are in for a treat on this one, because Mike Anthony's one of the very best that we have here in Memphis, and Will Allday is one of the very best they have in Houston.
Well, speaking of the very best, Will Allday, from what I understood, a little digging before today's opening bout, knowing that this match was on the card, Booker T apparently has had it out for Will Allday for the last 2 years and has been sending contender after contender to beat him down and take the title from him.
Right.
And I got to say, is this another one of those phone calls Booker T made to the championship committee of like, hey, you should give your man a chance today?
I did make mention that Booker T wanted to send Will Allday to Memphis first for this talent exchange. Maybe you're right, perhaps, that he wanted Mike Anthony to go one-on-one with Will Allday. Plus, Mike Anthony did head to Houston and was a part of the Last Stand Rumble.
Oh, wait.
Watch out! Looks like Mike's done a little bit of homework himself, blocking that suicide dive attempt, and now being dumped over the top rope with a clothesline. Watch out.
Through the
Look at
ropes.
the speed and the just with intent. Will Allday flies through the middle ropes and takes out Mike Anthony.
Want to take and focus some attention to, there are 2 title belts here at the desk. We saw him carry out 2 titles. The Texas Heavyweight Championship is the one that the Von Erichs coveted and held on to in the Texas territories of the days of old. Mike Anthony.
Will Allday elusive. Springboard kick misses.
Ooh!
Mike Anthony with a huge clothesline.
You know, pound for pound, these 2 men in size, stature, and weight are pretty equally matched, Dustin. And I got to say, this is, you got a former Memphis Heritage champion standing in the ring going against ROW's heavyweight champion. This is turning out to be a banger.
Fall away slam from Mike Anthony, and you're exactly right. I am a huge Will Allday fan. If you want to see more of him, check out the archives on YouTube, youtube.com/at Memphis Wrestling. Booker T came to town along with Will Allday, so at one point they were getting along, but big chop sends Will Allday to the corner.
I'll tell you what, he has been fighting like lightning in a bottle with his strikes to Mike Anthony, that diving through the ropes. The electricity we see from Will Allday cannot be denied.
Huracan Rana from Will Allday.
Oh, Mike Anthony catches him in the air, though,
Mention
Dustin.
that power, and there is a huge suplex from Mike Anthony. Can Mike Anthony make history once again today by taking the Reality of Wrestling Championship from Will Allday?
That would definitely be not only a black eye as a loss, but a black eye
Here
loss
we go.
in the fact that he lost the championship outside of the Reality of Wrestling.
Mike Anthony trying to get a submission victory here on Will Allday. He's won some matches with this hold as well. The left arm is trapped as Mike Anthony is just applying all sorts of pressure, trying to get Will to quit, but to no avail.
And Will, you saw just moments ago, trying to fight out of that hold and successful in that, but expending some energy along the way, which, you know, at this point, the high energy from these 2 being outputted are quickly wearing down on their internal batteries. Not to make a lot of, you know, comparisons here to technology or whatnot, but
Will throwing a slap upside down. Now Mike Anthony, they call him the genetic nightmare for a reason.
here we go.
Oh, body home. Mike Anthony eats the steel turnbuckle post.
Wait.
German suplex.
Well, we saw after he was beaten in that one-on-one matchup for the Cobra Cup, the handshake he extended to Kay Toomer was a sign of actual mutual trust and respect. Will Allday going for the autograph, but blocked, and a receipt from Mike Anthony with that forearm.
Super kick nearly hit. Will Allday calls it the autograph. Meanwhile, big enziguri from the top rope by Mike Anthony. Now we're going for the genetic dream. Blocked by Will Allday.
Oh,
the autograph!
It made contact.
And that is it! Will Allday retained.
Here is your winner and still Reality of Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, all damn day, Will Allday.
Let's take a look back at the action on Instant Replay real quick, brought to you by Kapow Comics in Sherwood, Arkansas. 501-834-5769, and the autograph is always Kapow. Fans, we've got more action still to come. Stay with us.